In this video, I'm going to do a quick tutorial of unit rate. I'm going to work through two examples. The first one is there are 70 students in 5 classes. How many students are in one class? We're going to start by building our rate based on the facts given in the problem, which is that we have 70 students in or per 5 classes. In order to make this into a unit rate and determine the number of students in one class, what I'm going to need to do is multiply the numerator and denominator of this fraction by the same value in order to get the denominator to change into one class. In order to do that, I'm going to multiply the numerator and the denominator of my starting fraction by the reciprocal of the denominator. So 5, I'm going to take the reciprocal, would be 1/5. And whatever I multiply to the denominator, I also need to multiply to the numerator. And then as I multiply across, 5 times 1/5 is 1, which is what I was after, so one class. And 70 times 1/5 is 14 students. So there's 14 students in one class. And I'll answer the question with a therefore statement. Therefore, there are 14 students in one class or per class. So we found the unit rate, which is the number of students in one class. Second example states that Ryan bought 2¼ pounds of ground beef for $15 to make lasagna. Find the unit rate for 1 pound of ground beef. So I'll start by building the rate as it's described in the problem, which is $15 for 2¼ pounds. I know that 2¼ pounds needs to be in the denominator because the problem states that I want to find the unit rate for 1 pound, which means I want pounds in the denominator. So that's how I was able to distinguish whether dollars or pounds would be in the numerator or the denominator. Before I start multiplying by a reciprocal, I'm going to change the denominator into an improper fraction. So 2 times 4 is 8 plus 1 is 9. So I have 9/4 pounds. And then what I'm after is a denominator that is 1 pound. And in order to do that, I need to take the numerator and the denominator of the fraction I currently have, multiply by the same thing, which is going to be the reciprocal of 9/4, which is 4/9. And that's because 9/4 times 4/9 is 1. I'm going to do that in the numerator. I'm going to do some cross-canceling here. A number that goes into 9 and into 15 is 3. 3 goes into 9 3 times, and 3 goes into 15 5 times. And now I'm going to multiply. This is a 5/1 essentially, so 5 times 4 is 20 over, and the denominator is a 3, and that's dollars. I need to adjust this. This looks a little bit weird to have an improper fraction involving money. So 3 goes into 20 6 times, which is 18, so I have 2 left over. And this still looks a little bit weird for money. So when I write my complete sentence, I'm going to change this into dollars and cents. So therefore, it costs $6, and 2/3 is 0.6 repeating. So there's going to be sixes endlessly, and it's going to be 6, 6, and when I round to my nearest penny, and I'm looking at this 6, it's going to cause it to become a 7. So it's going to cost $6.67 per pound of ground